Hello everyone. I am finally here with my design team project for June for Tina at Shabbydabbydoodah. Let me see if I can raise this up a little bit so I'm not so close. There we go. I love how this little journal turned out. I did something completely different this time. I did use, let me move this up. There we go. I used some, what do you call it? Not cardstock. I can't even think this morning. What's it called? Chipboard. There we go. I used some chipboard to make this cover. So it's a hardcover, but it is covered with wallpaper. And this is the wallpaper that I received from Emily. Thank you so much, Emily. I love it. It is so beautiful. I put just a book plate on here, and I just wanted kind of a clean look. I really like how this one turned out. It's just one signature. There is 80 pages front and back. I did a lot of sewing, so I left all the little threads hanging. I thought it looked really cute that way. If you don't like them, you know, you can cut them off. There's quite a bit there, so let's just do the flip. And this kit that I used is Tina's blue Haze Kit, so it is beautiful. It's lots of blues and butterflies, so I decided to do a blue journal. I've never really done like a blue themed journal. I really stick to pinks, and then, you know, I thought not everybody likes pink, so I thought I would do this one, and I really like it. It turned out really nice and clean. I just thought it was really pretty. I made a lace pocket in the front, and I lined the spine with some fabric just to reinforce it, and then I just put one of her large journaling cards, and then I just added a tag, "The Story Begins," in the front. Everything in here, almost everything, is sewn, so and I've never done that before, but I even sewed in all the pockets and things instead of actually gluing them down. I sewed the trim on, the edges. I just really wanted to do a lot of sewing and give it that personal touch. And here's one of her tags, and everything in here is from her kit from Blue Haze. Here is some really old lace that was just, I thought it was so pretty, and I love the colors because the colors in this kit are kind of like a cream and then a blue, so I thought that was really pretty, so I just topped some of the tags with that. And then here is my lace flip, and usually I do it on the front page, but I wanted to do it here, and I sewed it on also. So I don't know if you can see that, but I sewed a lot of things on, and I really like the way that turned out with the sewing. Here is another one of her beautiful like collage prints, and I just love this kit. Sewed this little pocket on, and there are 4 postcards in here. And these are actually copies because these postcards are very special to me. These are from 1910. This says 3/4, so it'd be March the 4th, 1910. And these are some postcards from one of my family members. You can see like the name here, which is Underwoods, and she was also a Drennan. So this was my mother's side, and my aunt had given me a copy of these, and I just copied them onto some like cream cardstock, and I just distressed the edges to make it look older, but I didn't, of course, I don't have the original, and I just thought this was really nice to add in there because it is an actual vintage, you know, whoops, postcard, sorry about that. And I just thought it was really nice, and then you can just write on the back. But, you know, that's just some real ephemera that, you know, has just been copied, but I really like that idea. And I've got a lot more of my own family's history and different things, and postcards, letters, and cards and notes that I want to start adding into my journals. I don't know if anybody would be interested in like a digital print of this, but if you are, just let me know in the comments, and I will see what I can do. This is from a book that I bought, and it was in this page was in my last journal, and I forgot to mention that I bought this in Canada. But this is from 1893, I think, is the year. And the paper is in really good shape. And I actually was able to just sew the little pocket up there because I had folded it up and just made a pocket. And then I just added a large index card. And I just left it plain. Maybe you guys could, you know, whoever gets it could decorate it, embellish it the way they wanted. And so I love how that little pocket turned out. And here's another one of her beautiful pages. I just love the butterflies. Whoops. That I was going to put up here, so I think I will do that. I'll leave this out so I don't forget. And here is a vintage recipe book page, and I just sewed some fabric on the edge. You can see that. I really like how the sewn looked, how it looks, you know. It gives it this, I don't know, like just more of a personal touch. And this, you can see here that I sewed the belly band on, and I just added one of her large journaling cards there, and another one of those postcards here. And this one is from May the 25th, 1910. And I sewed this pocket on also. And I like to use her journaling cards to make pockets. I just think it's a pretty way to show her art. And there's one of the butterflies from her kit, and I just added them randomly here and there just to, you know, kind of dress up the page a little bit. And this is from the vintage book, the Italian cookbook. And another one of Tina's pretty backgrounds. I love it. Another pocket, and I put a coffee dyed library card, one of her journaling cards, and then sewn this also. I just had a lot of fun sewing everything on. And another little tag, which is so pretty. I just love the colors that she used. And then this is just one of those papers that I had a bunch of scrap paper, and I had seen that Yvonne does a lot of the trifolds, and she just, you know, punches the corners. And so I just used up some of my scraps and just made some little journaling cards. Thought that was a really good idea. And then I just used this little ticket, and I just made a little upper tuck with one of her journaling cards. And you can put anything you want here. And this is vintage music paper, and I love this one. It says God is God. I just love this. And here is another one of her beautiful butterflies. I mean, is that not just gorgeous? And I just sewed this whole pocket on. A lot of them I just left one side open, but I made this was big enough to make a pocket, and just enclose all three sides. And I put a coffee dyed guest check in here for some journaling, and then one of her little journaling cards. And I love this paper. It turned out so pretty, and I know you can't really see it that well on camera, but it's a really pretty like vanilla color, and I just loved how that paper coffee dyed. And then here I sewed a doily on front and back. I just folded over and sewed down it, and then I just added a little butterfly here from her kit, and then I did the same thing on the other side. I just thought that was really cute, and you could just journal right around that. I think that'd be really pretty. And I took one of her circles, and I just sewed around it, kind of sloppy like. It's not perfect. And then I just added a little butterfly here, added another one of the postcards here, and that was the center, I think. Yeah, that's the center of the signature. Then I just used one of her little cutouts here and just made a really small pocket to add a couple little things, and you could just add whatever you want in there. And you can see the sewing on the back, which I really like. And then here's just a little butterfly here, and another one of her little embellishments that I just sewed up here, and added "This Book Belongs To" tag that I made, and then one of her pretty little butterfly journaling cards. And this here is the other side of that music paper, and I left it longer and just folded it over, and I sewed it across the top and the bottom to make the pocket. Added another guest check and this beautiful little journaling card to journal on. And I just put a paper clip here so it wouldn't fall out. I just love this music paper. There's plenty of room for writing, adding your own ephemera or your memorabilia or pictures, whatever you want. Here's a paper ruffle, and I just sewed it right to the page also and just added this butterfly. Love that. And here is one of her envelopes, and I left it open so you could just open it up and journal in it. And you have kind of like some secret journaling spot there. I love how it looks on the other side. So cute. Here's another pocket that I sewed on, and a library card that's coffee dyed. Another one of her beautiful cards with all the butterflies. I just was in love with this kit. And I'm not a big blue person, but it just really, it really came together. And it was just really pretty. I think it's, you know, like a vintage shabby chic look. I just really like it. Love this. She's got like a little postcard in the background. She just has awesome kits, guys. You've got to check out her shop. Put a little butterfly there. There's a large blue butterfly, and you know, you can journal right here. I mean, it's just, the paper's beautiful and you got plenty of room to journal on. And here's another one of her bigger cards, and I just made into a pocket, and it's sewn also. And another one of the postcards. This is from July the 6th, 1910. I just love that idea. And look at this. Is that not beautiful? Oh my goodness. And I added that that vintage cookbook page, and I wanted to put it here because I thought it went really well with that page, because this has got blue in it, the blue letters, and I just thought that went really pretty there. And some of the writing paper. And then here's one of her circle embellishments that I had forgot to sew on, so it is actually glued on because I had forgot it. And here is a pretty little journaling card with a rose, and I added one of my mason jar tags so you could write there. Plenty of room for writing. I mean, is that not beautiful? Look at that paper. It's just soft, subtle, and you could write, you know, right there. I think that would just be really pretty. Just gives you a nice background to write on. Here's the other side of that paper with that pocket, and you've got this pretty journaling card and another large index card. And then here is a pocket again. Now this one's sewn, and another journaling card and just some of that extra paper to journal on, which I like to add to give you more space. There's the back of that collage paper. And this cute little, I use it as like a little side tuck. You could belly bands, you can use it for, you know, anything. Look how cute. Oh, if you guys like blue or you like butterflies, you've got to buy this kit. I mean, it is amazing. As you can see, it is just so pretty. And I didn't even use the whole kit. There's still quite a few things that I didn't even use in here, but it was getting kind of chunky. So pretty. And I sewed on this piece of lace also. On the back, I made a really large side tuck or pocket with this lace. I did that on my other journal, the last journals I did. You see this beautiful fabric and wallpaper. I mean, it is just so pretty. I really liked how this turned out. And then this is just a vintage envelope from 1960. This is from Arlington, and this was sent to me from Emily, and so I decided that I would start adding a few of those here and there. So that is it. I need to add that little butterfly in there, and I actually didn't do an altered paper clip for this one, so I will add one. I have one up here that I will add. Let me see. I will add this one because it is yellow and it matches all the little yellow in here. I think that's really cute. And it's just on one of these little paper clips. I love these things. They're so nice to embellish. So I will add that one. And I did not add a closure to this because it lays really nice. To me, it's just like a book. It just looks like a book. You could put it right in your shelf. You know, it's really nice. Clean cut. I just really like it. I thought this was really pretty. And this will be listed in my Etsy if you're interested. And definitely check out Tina's shop. She has a lot of new kits out. I can't keep up with her kits. She just pops them out there, you know. She is just like the queen of getting these things out there. I'm like, takes me forever to do anything anymore. But you guys check out her shop. She is an amazing artist. She's also got a channel on YouTube, which I'm sure you already know, but she is featured on my channel, so you can find her there, Shabbydabbydoodah, and give her a big shout out and say hi. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a blessed day. Bye.